today I want to talk a little bit about recording in ZenPlanner. There's a couple of changes that you're going to see coming up that are designed to make it easier to record your scores for either workouts or to record numbers for lifts or to record progress in movements. And our goal is to make this more accessible for you guys and easier to navigate. So the first thing I want to talk about is when you log in to FaceBoard, you might notice some changes in the sense that not every piece that we go through in the class is going to be recordable off to the right over here. So for instance, today we actually had an EMOM planned for the mod. Every class is going through every minute on the minute gymnastic and some single leg kettlebell deadlift work. You're going to notice that for today, only the workout, so Linda-ish, is the only option to record a score. The reason for that is the EMOM that we did today is less likely to be repeated exactly the same way that it came up today. You're less likely to search for that specific EMOM, right? Now, speaking of the single leg kettlebell deadlifts, you might have done a little bit more weight than before, and so I'm going to talk to you guys in a second about how to record specifically for that movement. But as far as when you log into FaceBoard, you're going to see options for just the workout to record or just a lift. So just keep that in mind. Not every workout will be available to record in ZenPlanner, but most likely for that day, maybe the mod was the emphasis or the mod was the priority. So keep that in mind as you're logging into FaceBoard. The next really interesting aspect of recording your scores in ZenPlanner is actually going to be logging into hyperformance.zenplanner.com. All right, so what that looks like, this is actually me already logged in, but just so you kind of see it, hyperformance.zenplanner.com. It's going to basically, it should leave me logged in, but it'll show up. You can start with your profile, you can start with your calendar. Once you log in, this should be pretty much the first thing that comes up. From your desktop, right, so we're going to get to your smartphones in just a second, but from your desktop, you can actually click to workouts, and there's a couple different things we can do. So this is August. Say for where it's red, I attended on this day but did not log results. So I can actually go back in on a day that is red like that, and I can first of all see what the workout and what the strength movement was, as well as log my score. Okay, so say for power cleans, say I did one set with one rep and I got a 5-pound power clean. Okay, I did it as the movement is supposed to be done. I can even write a couple of notes, PR, exclamation mark, anything like that, and I can hit save results. So now that even though I attended on that day but forgot to log my score, I can go back and log that in. Now I can go to the leader tab and I can actually see everybody else that logged in a score as well. So I can kind of see where I'm stacking up as far as the gym goes, or I can kind of see what other people were doing, things like that. Now, another very interesting thing here, and this will kind of come into play in just a second as well. Say I visited another gym. All right, so I'm going to actually go back to workouts, and I'm going to go to progress and results. Say I visited another gym, and we power cleaned on a different day, or maybe it was the same day, but we did a different workout. I can actually search for power clean, and anything that is already in the system as having power clean in the name is going to potentially come up where I can now record a score. All right, so say I visited another gym, or say I worked on it on my own, something like that. Not only is it going to bring up all of my power clean results, my 5-pound PR that I've already recorded, but I can actually add a result. All right, so say I went on vacation, same thing, maybe I hit a 10-pound power clean and maybe it was yesterday, something like that. I can change the date, I can make more notes, new PR, anything like that. Save results, all that. Now, this is also a very interesting point. Once I've had 2 scores recorded for the same measure, and in this sense the measure is power clean, it can actually graph my progress through ZenPlanner. So I can actually see those numbers going up or down. Now, something to take into account is if I included a touch and go set, say for 5 repetitions, that will graph all power cleans. So you might see some ups and downs on that graph, and just take note of those reps and sets that you've recorded down here at the bottom. All right, and then any note that I've added is also going to be in that, so I can even make a note of if it was a hang power clean, anything like that. All right, This is also going to come into play when there's an instance like today when we have an EMOM, and as opposed to recording scores for that particular EMOM, say I attended a class and I went for some freestanding handstand holds, all right, and I want to track the progress of a handstand hold. I can go to progress and results. Again, you can actually do this. You can search for the movement on your phone, and I'll show you that in a second. But as far as adding a separate result, it does need to be done through your desktop, right? So I'm going to search for handstand, all right, and I can do handstand push-ups or handstand holds. But say I'm interested in tracking some progress from a handstand hold that we did specifically in the EMOM today, I can still add a result for that. So say I PR'd that with a 20-second handstand hold, and I can say freestanding or first time kicking up on the wall, anything like that. And I can, again, change that date if I need to, if it was a different day, but I'm going to save those results. And now I've got that recorded on the date, how long I held it for, and any sort of notes that I want to make on that movement. So say in 3 months I go for a handstand hold again, I'm able to hold it for a minute. I would add that result and then also see that graph, that progress being tracked. There are some steps that we're still working on as far as cleaning up the back end. So not every movement ever is currently in our database. As we're trying to grow that, I'm going to ask you guys for a favor. If something comes up and you search for it and you want to add a result for it and it's not showing up, talk to a coach and or even email me or have them talk to me, and we'll add that to the database, or we'll even help to make sure that what you're putting into the search bar is correct, right? Meaning pull-ups can be spelled a couple of different ways. Okay, so if I'm on a search for pull-ups, if I do it, and right here for us we're using a space, okay? If I were to search for pull-ups with a hyphen, it might not show up. So just keep that in mind. If you're having trouble adding a result to a particular movement, we either want to add it to the database or we want to check on that spelling. So just be sure you communicate with a coach on that. Again, we're trying to put priority on movements and workouts that you guys are going to search and track progress for. Now, as far as your phone goes, you won't be able to add a custom, or you won't be able to add a result through your phone, but you can search for your progress. So say we're in class and we're doing a 75%, 5 sets of 5 of your back squat. I can actually go into my phone. I can, again, log into the ZenPlanner app now, as opposed to going into Safari or going into Google Chrome and signing in that way. You can actually download a ZenPlanner app. Same thing, I can go to workouts and I can go to progress and results and I can search for a back squat measure. Now it's going to show me every back squat measure, every back squat result that I have put in. So I'm able to go look at my most recent 1 rep max, and then it'll help me get that 75% for that day's work. All right. You'll also be able to access your graphs there. You won't be able to add a result like you will be able to on a, or add a custom result like you would be able to on your desktop, but you can absolutely log your score for whatever that day's workout is, or for whatever some of those most recent days' workout is, or workouts are. If you guys have any questions about this, definitely let me know. Feel free to email me at kaylee@crossfithp.com or talk to a coach. We're really excited about trying to clean this up so you guys are able to more easily, again, search for movements and workouts and track things like weight, track things like handstand holds, single leg kettlebell deadlifts, back squats, push press, anything like that you're going to most likely look back on. All right, this has been Kaylee with Hyperformance Athletics, and I hope you guys have a great day.